All right. So I know that, I've had a couple videos this week, I think it may have been, another one last week, something like that, but they're just starting to hit me really. They're really starting to hit me. I was driving home just a little bit ago, and this one just, bam, it hit me. Well, okay, I was driving, so I didn't hit anything, but this hit, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean. Anyway, so here's the deal. Basically what I realized is that in the last year, the best way to sum it all up is, around the holidays, November or so of last year, actually September. I'll start all the way back to September of 2015. Okay, I ended up. It's almost like a dream looking back now, because I started walking down a hallway. Okay, and in this hallway there was 3 doors. All right, there were 3 doors, and one of them said "comfortable" on it, and I was like, ooh. All right, that was the first door that I hit. It said "comfortable." And I opened it and I saw who I was at the time. I saw someone who wasn't really happy, was kind of lost, looking for direction, didn't really know who they were, and just kind of reaching out for anything to make them feel accepted, wanted, a sense of belonging, all those different things. Okay, so that was the first door. As soon as I opened it and saw it, I closed it back up because I was like, nah, that ain't for me, man. That ain't for me. That's where I'm at. I don't want to be there. So I went to the second door, and the second door said, "Not so comfortable." And so I opened that one, and I saw, oh, okay. So, got to do a little bit of this, got to do a little bit of that. I saw a little bit of improvement. I saw myself in there with a little bit of improvement. And that little bit of improvement was just kind of doing my own thing. So it wasn't really much of improvement. It was more like a mirage. Okay. And so I was hesitant at first because I was like, "Ooh, this looks good." But then I realized, wait a minute, this still isn't right. And so I closed the door. I kept walking down that hallway. Now, I kept walking for quite some time, and I was thinking, well, maybe that was the door I was supposed to go through, because there were no doors. All I saw was walls. It was walls, and it had a bunch of stuff I didn't recognize. It had a whole bunch of things I didn't recognize. There were words, there were paths, there were names of people that I didn't know. There were all kinds of just weird things that didn't make any sense to me. And then I got to this last door, and this last door said basically uncomfortable as hell. And I'm like, I don't even think I should open this. But then I said, you know what? I've come this way. I've come all this way. I might as well. So I'll open that door. And when I opened that door, it wasn't one of those things where I saw all these different things. Something grabbed my hand. And I was really startled. So before I could really do anything, I had to kind of focus. You're like, what? And then I realized I was looking at myself. And myself, my very own self, was looking right back at me, but there was something different about him. Something really different. He had a glow to him. And I don't mean like skin color, like he put on some really nice lotion, nothing like that. I mean, he had a glow to him. There was something about him that I was like, damn. And I'm looking like I'm trying to, like, who are you? Even though I knew who it was me. And he looked back and he said, "Hey, I'm glad you finally made it. I've been waiting for you for a long time." And I realized, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. He said, "Come on, take a walk with me." He started teaching me and teaching me and teaching me. And you know what's great? He's still teaching me. I'm still on this journey, having walked through that last door of uncomfortable as hell. I am so uncomfortable in my life. And what I mean by that is I am uncomfortable in terms of I'm not staying where I'm comfortable. I'm taking on new challenges. I'm trying to get my master's. I am trying to rebuild my life for myself and my girls. I'm trying to rebuild my life just for my life. I'm trying to help inspire others. I'm trying to help others get out of the holes that they may have dug in one way or another. I am doing all those things, and it's uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. But I am more than willing to take on the challenge. And I know that this one is, this video is going a little long, but you've got to hear me on this. Take on the challenge and be uncomfortable and grow. Because in the last year, I have grown more than I grew in my first, I'm not going to say my age, but my first, all those other years before of life. It's worth it. I found who I am because he told me who I was. I am every day developing myself more and more into who he is. I don't know when I'm going to turn into him and he disappears and we become one. But right now he's coaching me, and boy, let me tell you, he is giving me a world of knowledge. So walk through that uncomfortable door. Don't stay in that comfortable one. There's 3 doors. There's comfortable, and there's kind of uncomfortable, and then there's uncomfortable as hell. Run for that uncomfortable door and watch your world just burst open. Till next time.